Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zara Bizarre. Come to help the Muslims to see for themselves the proofs I show them through the Quran ayahs, especially, first and foremost. And so to help them leave Islam. You can go through these live streams again and again to see whether I'm correct or not. Although I made a mistake here on my thumbnail. Okay, now it's connected, my mic. So I made a mistake here on my thumbnail saying that how to do unbiased meaning. So I apologize for that. Excuse me. And I've come in a hurry. It's quite late, so I'm not going to speak loudly. Maybe like quietly. So hope you can hear me. Trying all sorts of sound boosters because in the previous one I was using, it had a certain static sound, time and again. I hope this one doesn't, just to check. Okay. Time and again. So this new one, trying out sound boosters. I hope this one doesn't have any static sound time and again when I'm talking in between. So this, and just come in a hurry. So because it's very late here, I wanted to come earlier, but my research, I found an ayat, which I will show you now here, going to my notes, when I go to my notes. So since I'm unprepared doing my research, and since unprepared, I don't think I'll be making many mistakes. I know that this, what I'm showing, the proofs I found are true. This much, so please bear with me. This much I know, right? So how I do my research, I couldn't explain in words, even now. I don't know, I couldn't think. And it's like I have a block or something. But when I do my research, something helps me here. So how unbiased research is done, I should have put it like that in the thumbnail of this live stream. So, example, was he, meaning Prophet Muhammad, greedy in taking Yathrib, or was he justified? Now, how shall I put this? You see, when I went back to illogical ayat in the Quran, which says in Surah Anfal, Surah Anam, 6th chapter of the Quran, 6th surah of the Quran, ayat 2. He is the one who created you from clay, then appointed a term for your death and another known only to him for your resurrection, yet you continue to doubt. So, there's one only known to him. So how would you not continue to doubt? Because you would have doubts because you don't know about the second resurrection here. Maybe in other ayats it says differently, but in this ayat it's unjustified to say, for Allah to say that yet you continue to doubt. And then in another ayat it says that we give you signs, right, which are manifest. Now, 41 ayat 52 says, tell them, O Prophet, did you ever consider if this Quran is indeed from Allah and you still deny it? Who can be in greater error than he who goes far in fiercely opposing it? Shaqaq, I think the word. How I pronounce it is, sorry if I pronounce it wrongly. So, the translation of this ayat, right, transliteration, shaqaq. So say another translation of Surah 41, Fussilat, ayat 52 is, say, on this ayat, say, have you considered if it, i.e. the Quran, is from Allah and you disbelieved in it? Who would be more astray than one who is in extreme dissension. So shiqaq, what happened is, reminder, the word dissension, shiqaq, about the Quran, right? So then I went to Surah Hashr ayat, and it says Shaku, 59, Surah 59, ayat 4, that is because they set themselves against Allah and His Messenger. And whoever sets himself against Allah should know that Allah is surely most stern in retribution. So shaku is the opposition word. Some translation put denied, or some translations put opposition. And the word shaqaq and shaku are the same, just written in a different way. So like I was telling you when I was doing Surah Hashr ayat 4, that opposition could have various meanings. The connotations, right, of this word could be they just deny it, like it is said here that they deny Surah Fussilat ayat 52, shiqaq. They are in dissension or opposing it. Doesn't mean they're killing you, coming after you. So like Salahuddin once told me about Surah Ashr, why they were banished from Yathrib and their houses were broken, is because they attempted an assassination on the Prophet Muhammad. Why I got angry at that, and I was like, because I couldn't. You see, my research is like, oh, they did this, they attempted the murder, this and that. Now you can see that shaku and shiqaq are the same, from the same root word. Depends how you put it in verb or noun form. So what I do is I go through the Quran ayats first and foremost, see if there are contradictions, then look at the tafsirs, the history behind it, and see if the attempted murder, assassination on Prophet Muhammad was justified or it was coming from a biased history, Islamic history, right? So that's why I have to reject it. Not that I don't take the Islamic history, I do, but it is like a very hard work or smart work I've done, right? Not that I'm smart, but I've tried to do a smart research on that. Taking the Quran ayats first, contradictory ayats and all this. And then when I should take those historical events, Islamic historical events, regarding Surah Hashr ayats too, that they attempted a murder, didn't seem right. Like, for example, so giving an example, that some Jews tried to kill Prophet Muhammad, like he felt that Jibreel had come to him and said that, oh, this rock that fell on him was thrown by some Jewish man in Yathrib, and they tried to kill him. So, you see, it's quite, you have to also see that where Prophet Muhammad was greedy, wanting spoils of war, and he's taken it. Surah Fat ayats also, 3 ayats for spoils of war. Then you see the contradiction against that is Allah wants the hereafter for you, the other ayat that I showed you. So that's why when the Muslims come here and say, oh, the polities broke the treaties again and again, or they even the Yathrib, the attempted murder against Prophet Muhammad, assassination. No, it's not right. Because first of all, you have to see that, you don't give Prophet Muhammad the benefit of the doubt. You give because this whole history is coming from the victors, and the victors could be cruel, right? History comes from the victors, like Ghalib Kamal said. So from their side, even if you feel that it's coming from the um, Yathrib side or the polity side of that time, it could be tainted. So that's why you cannot take it on face value. You have to find out, for example, when we were told Umar bin Khattab tried to burn the house of Fatima Zahra and injure her. He injured her actually. She was pregnant and all that. The Sunni Muslims, some of them I've heard a Muslim saying, friend, who was a friend of mine, that it was a mistake. Honey, it was a mistake. So there it was a mistake. But Prophet Muhammad, that the rock fell on him, but he was saved because Jibreel told him this. And whatever Jibreel told him, I mean, the whole history you can look at when the rock fell on him. But he was saved. They wanted to murder him. So all the anonymously Muslims would take that, oh, it's in the tafsir, it's in the history. They definitely wanted to kill Prophet Muhammad. There was no mistake about it. But surprisingly, the Sunni Muslims, some of them say, oh, honey, it was just a mistake. A person can be trapped, covertly persecuted. Or you would say, oh, our Prophet was covertly persecuted. But his daughter was not. So you make Umar bin Khattab the second caliph, Rashidun caliph. You don't. So be consistent. You don't research in a way that Shias have researched to be consistent. And then I found Shias also being biased when they researched Prophet Muhammad's life, defending him all the time, and going with the Sunni. In this case, that yes, if, let's say, Yathrib Jew wanted to throw a rock and kill him. So this is not my research. My research is different. This is how my research is. So giving you an example of this, like you see, again I found the Shaku word. So again explaining to you how I do my research. And I've explained here, hopefully clearly, so that you know. So don't come here telling me that, oh, the polytheists were killed if they stayed in Makkah because they were breaking treaties, this, that. Wherever you find them, seize them, kill them. Oh. Even in the Shia way, like wherever you find them, seize them and kill them. Like if they don't fight you, then don't fight them. And if they offer you peace, then, not at all fight them. But then there's an ayat in Surah Tawbah that says, why would you not fight the people who fought you first? Now that they've stopped fighting you, still going after them. So there are contradictions in the research, Sunni, Shia, both, which I had to reject and do my own research. Now you see, I was here in logical ayat in the Quran, yet you continue to doubt. Something which Allah knows about resurrection, the hour, you don't know. How can you then not have doubts about it? So it's wrong to say this in Surah 6, ayat 2. Yet you continue to doubt. Then we are told in Surah 41, ayat 52. So now that I've explained my research and all this, how I do it, unbiased way, rejecting the Shia and Sunni, here we have a illogical ayat in the Quran, Surah 6, ayat 2, and then we are told in Surah 41, ayat 52, tell them, O Prophet, did you ever consider if the Quran is indeed from Allah, you still deny it? Who can be in greater error than he who goes far in fiercely opposing it? Or another translation, say, have you considered, right, if it is from Allah and you disbelieved in it, who would be more, if it is from Allah and you disbelieved in it, Who would be more astray than one who is in extreme dissension? Shaqaq. Then Surah 41 ayat 53 says, we will show them our signs in the universe and within themselves until it becomes clear to them that this Quran is the truth. It is not enough. Is it not enough that your Lord is a witness over all things? Your Lord can be a witness to one who calls him to witness what is in his heart. Surah Baqarah 204, 205. He fiercely, he's the fiercest of opponents. He goes killing, things like that, plundering, killing. Surah 59, ayat 4 says, that is because they set themselves against Allah and His Messenger. Okay, this is the stern Surah Hashr. But against Surah Anam, Surah 6 ayat 2, Anam. Surah Baqarah 99 says, indeed, we have sent down to you, O Prophet, clear revelations. It's not clear, it's not mubin. In Arabic, the word mubin is not used. It should be evident ayats. Ayatin bayinatin. Bayina, Surah Bayina, you remember? It's clear, it's evidence, proof. But none will deny them except the rebellious. So clear evidence has been given to you. Ayats, evident, manifest. Evident ayats, actually, it should be. Indeed, we have sent down to you evident ayats, but none will deny them except the rebellious. No, they're not the rebellious. Right? Surah Baqarah 99. They are not rebellious. I'm saying it because these are not clear, neither they are evident ayats. You see a lot of contradictions. Yusuf Ali has put it very closely, like manifest signs. Surah Bayina, you can see. Bayina means evident or manifest, evidence. So, in the same way, I simultaneously explained to you my research, how unbiased research should be done. Right? And Yathrib was not even the Prophet's city where he was born. Why take it and change it as Medina and rule over it? Become a leader there. So if I go to Surah Hashr, I can show you what Hashr Nashr. It has been done against those poor innocent people who opposed him, who denied him, or who were in dissension with him. If you take ayat, Surah Fussilat, ayat 52. By just denying the Quran, being in dissension, extreme dissension even, so shiqaq is used. So if a Muslim comes here like Salah ad-Din and tells me that, the Prophet there was an attempted assassination, I cannot take that history, Islamic history. So I've explained it clearly why I cannot take it. And extreme, opposing the Quran, dissension. So now you see that they are right in opposing the Quran, because I showed you a very simple contradiction now. No one can refute this, I hope not. If you are truly honest and look at this, no one can refute this. Everything should be easy for Allah. Right? Allah has power over all things and everything is easy for Allah. The ayat is Surah 29, ayat 19. Have they not considered how Allah begins creation and then repeats it. Indeed, that for Allah is easy. Now you look at this easy word in Arabic transliteration I haven't given here, but it's the same as in Surah Ala ayat, right? We will make it easy for you, the easy path. Can't remember the ayat's number, sorry. Do I have to show you? So it says here it is easy, the Arabic word, easy. You can even double check it if you like. Okay, let me show you. In Surah Ala. And I'll give you the ayat number also, make it easy for you. So the easy is Yasir. Yasir. This is in Surah Ankabut, ayat 19. Let me open Surah Al. I think I made a mistake. It was opened. But anyways, let's go back to Surah Al. We will facilitate for you the way of ease. Yusra. Yasiru. Wanu yasiruka. Yasir. Easy. The easy way. We will make it easy for you, the easy way. So there's no doubt about the word used in Surah Ankabut, ayat 19. Yasir, right? It means easy. Easy. Yasir. Easy. Yasir. Easy. Then it appeals also to what, let's see. So, in Surah Naziyat, ayat 27, 79 chapter of the Quran, Surah. What? Are you the more difficult to create, or the heaven? Or even put it word by word, it would be like, is your creation or the heavens more difficult? Allah had constructed it. Yeah. Right? How can it be difficult? More or less difficult for Allah? Even translators put it in another way, word by word. This 27 ayat of Surah Naziyat. When there's ayat in Surah 29, 19, I keep showing you, easy. That, indeed, that for Allah is easy. The whole Quran has fallen apart now because how have they not considered what is it appealing to you? You have to consider how Allah begins creation and then repeats it also, and then, right, so starting from, you see, so you can't believe in this anymore, for Allah uses such an argument, reason to tell you to believe in Him, His signs and His guides even. So everything falls apart So I start from Surah Ankabut, ayat 16, 29 chapter, which this ayat is in, which goes against Surah Naziyat, ayat 27. So, and we sent Ibrahim, when he said to his people, serve Allah and be careful of your duty to Him. This is best for you. Now you can't even trust what Ibrahim is saying here. You can't trust any ayat if you did not know. Any reasons given by Allah here. 17 ayat. You only worship idols besides Allah, and you create a lie. Surely they whom you serve besides Allah do not control for you any sustenance. Therefore seek the sustenance from Allah. Yes, seek the spoils of war too, and serve Him. Surah Fatah, it's 19, 20 and 21. And serve Him. Allah has promised you great spoils of war. And serve Him and be grateful to Him. To Him you shall be brought back. And then 18. And if you reject the truth, nations before you did indeed reject the truth. This too is the truth, and the previous messengers. And nothing is incumbent on the messenger but a plain delivering, like the previous messenger's messages. You have, but the previous ones rejected. And so if you reject it, nothing is incumbent on the messenger but a plain delivery of the message. But then we see Allah saying, before we obliterate your faces, that's forceful conversions, threats given, right? And it is in Surah Baqarah, it says there's no compulsion in religion. Truth stands out clear from error. 19. What? Do they not consider how Allah originates the creation? Again, we come to the same ayah. Then reproduces it. Surely that is easy to Allah. Have you considered it? It is easy for Allah. And then Surah Naziyat, which is the harder to create? There should be no hard or less or even difficult. Hard for Allah, because Surah Naziyat ayat says it is easy. Surah Ankabut ayat 19 says it is easy for Allah. So Surah Naziyat ayat says, which is more difficult in creation, you or the heavens? And Allah constructed it. Moreover, constructed, the word I told you, it's like built, like a man building a building, constructing something. And then we're told He created it. Imam Ali explains in Najul Balagha that all that Allah did not even think, and how He created things, originating them without imitation, without thinking, without contemplation. Created out of nothing. Say, travel in the earth and see how He makes the first creation, which is easy for Him. Then Allah creates the latter creation. Surely Allah has power over all things. When it says even this double, Shayn Qadir, Allah has power over all things. Easy for Allah. It shouldn't be hard. And then say, travel. It's appealing to you to travel in the earth and see how He makes the first creation. And then 23. And as to those who disbelieve in the communications, ayati or ayat, plural, of Allah, communications of Allah and His meeting, they have despaired of my mercy. So disbelieve in the communications, and that it is that shall have a painful punishment. These it is that shall have a painful punishment. No, I'm sorry. So don't go for all these ayats. Very easy ayat I've given, and so what is the result? I showed you that in the previous live stream. Argument, reason to tell you to believe in Him, His signs and His guides. So what are the arguments here? To go and see, find out for yourself how He originates creation, then reproduces it. So if you find any defect or anything, take another ayat also. Do you find any defects in His creation? No. So you will go there and say, oh, no, wait a minute. Allah is not saying this, but He's saying, maybe He's saying, do you find any defects in His creation? The sky that He created, the heavens, He created 7 heavens. Do you find any sort of, not difficulty, but you see, how shall I say it? There's still a contradiction, constructed it. So you see, here He's appealing to go and see how He's created it. There's no you will take another ayat from the Quran which says, do you find any defects in this? Even then, it won't work to reconcile these two ayats. Do you find any defects in His creation? So to help you, defects in His creation. Oh God, oh, sorry for the... I hope it comes, Quran ayat. Even though I've made a mistake here, this is meaning. No defect will you see in the creation of the most gracious, Ar-Rahman. Surah Mulk ayats 3 to 4. Who has created 7 heavens, one above the other? No defect will you see in the creation of the most gracious. Look again. Do you see any flaw? So here it's appealing to you to see if you see any flaws in His creation. Anyways, even if you take this ayat to mean this, that no, he's saying there are no flaws. Still, it says surely that it's easy to Allah. It is appealing to tell you that the creation He originated and reproduced is easy for Allah. Do you consider? It is easy. And then it can't turn out difficult for Allah, right? More or less, or even just difficult. But that's what Allah says in Surah Naziyat ayat 27. What? Are you the more difficult to create or the heaven above? Allah hath constructed it, not originated it, Father, not helped it, not created it, but constructed it. A new word is used. And that is also not right, because if you're constructing it, you're making it like Allah made a human with his 2 hands, and with his 2 hands, which is metaphorically used, the Muslims say, Islamic religious scholars also. But could there be any heart, like with his might and power, he made human beings, Adam. So anyways, easy, hard, no. It's, more difficult, less difficult, no. So here, please notice that Allah is using how easy it is for Allah. It is just easy for Allah. What? Do they not consider how Allah originates the creation, then reproduces it? So say, travel in the earth and see how He makes the first creation. And it is easy for Allah, because Allah has power over all things. Surah Ankabut ayat 20. I missed some. Allah creates the latter creation. Surely Allah has power over all things. So very easy, right? So this is also contradictions, and again Surah Naziyat ayat 27 I showed you, and showing you through example. Now going back to Surah Al-Shar ayats, taking the shaku that they denied vehemently, or what, the Quran ayats. So they're fiercely opposing and this and that. They're fasiq. Doesn't go well. Like if you deny this Quran, Allah puts you in that place where it's terrible, a very harsh place, intense. You deny, right? You deny it, and you are called Surah Fussilat ayat 52 says, fiercely opposing it, fiercely in shiqaq. Do you ever consider if this Quran is indeed from Allah? So definitely I've considered it, right? As I was a Shia Muslim. But, so now the thing is that fiercely opposing it. So then in Surah Hashar ayat, what you've done to these poor people, that's because they set themselves against Allah and His Messenger. Many doubts, contradictions, sorry. Surely we send down to you clear verses, then elucidate the truth, which only the transgressors reject as false. Clear verses, ayati bayinat, and manifest signs, actually, evident signs of Allah. None reject them but those who are perverse. So now please go back to Surah Hashar ayats, the ones what Saul was done to the Yathrib Jews, Bani Qurayza, Bani Nadir, and all that. And those you married women, captives. And please, next time, don't come here telling me if you haven't been a Shia. That, no, the Jews were one tribesman, so he, you know, what is the word you use? Against, killed all, massacring tribes upon tribes, Jewish tribes, and polytheists. So sorry, your thing fails, right? Now I've explained it, and with so like on my thumbnail I cut it. I cut the words, too hard to say. Why lover? Why century? I made a mistake here. How unbiased research on Islam I have done. Oh, how unbiased research on Islam I have done. I haven't made any mistake here. How unbiased research on Islam I have done. Oh, sorry. So in the beginning what I said was wrong. There's no English mistake here, grammar mistake or anything. How I have done unbiased research on Islam. Yeah, you can put it that way, and you can put it how unbiased research on Islam I've done. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Oh God, I'm a little bit. Okay, these small mistakes I make, thinking that I've made a mistake here. Why, lover, why do flowers die? But the lyric part I forgot. I'm eating words, too hard to say. So I thought I'd eaten my words here. How to do unbiased research on Islam, not seeing. Sorry, I just put on myself the blame that I've made a mistake here. No, there's no English mistake here. How unbiased research on Islam I have done. Okay, sorry about this, and I correct myself again. In the beginning I said, so I hope this doesn't. I'll come back on this again, making mistakes, rectifying myself. If you don't like it, you can. There were people in Pakistan, like I was told in Karachi, like my child is defective. So if you want perfection, sorry, Zafar Heretic is live now. Can you see this? Oh, I didn't put do not disturb. Okay, Zafar Heretic is live. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you very much. Hope this helps you, helps all. To please make it a better place and stop this false Islam and very radical, very stern, very harsh from spreading. Please help out. Thank you so much. It's good for families, husband, wife, spouses, children. Harsh punishments are very all that. What do you call that? Harsh way to live. And you can be easy. Make it easy for yourselves. And not be scared of the hell burning. If your hair strand is not is showing, you fear that you are from the hijab, please make it easy for yourself. So I'd love to help you, and this is why I'm doing this. Another reason why. Thank you so much, and help them. Help. And please reach out and be kind and compassionate, understanding and loving, and make it easy for all, the easy way. Thank you so much. Not the way it's put in Surah Allah in a hypocritical way. We will make it easy for you, the easy way to remember this Quran ayahs. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for all those helping the casting, screencasting, YouTube, social media. Thank you to the platforms X, Facebook, that we can share this so easily and spread the word to help Muslims come out of this really strict, doomed, dull religion, harsh, making it really hellish for others, our children, your children. No, I don't have any children. Thank you so much.